Welcome to Macey's Cooking Corner. My name is Afro Danes and I'm your host for this show today. We have Amber Smithson. Hello.
Hey.
And she's got a plethora of things she is going to cook for us today. Welcome.
I'm excited. Thanks for having me.
Oh, thank you for coming on the show. I mean, she has so much knowledge on healthy living, and you're going to share that with us, aren't you?
Yep. I'm a certified health coach with Take Shape for Life, and
do you like this?
7 years now. And I actually used to be overweight myself. And I really had to change the way that I ate and just some different habits so that I could maintain the weight that I lost. I lost 35 pounds. I've kept it off for over 11 years.
Really? You're looking fabulous.
Thank you.
Really? Oh my goodness. And what kind of things did you have to do to change that?
You know, you have to find substitutes because you can't just say, oh, I'm not going to eat anything that I normally eat. You really have to find a substitute for that item that fills that spot in your brain of your habits, the things that you're used to eating. So that's actually what we're based on today. What we're going to be going over is some healthier substitute items that you can do for dinners or even for Thanksgiving.
Oh, fantastic, because that is coming. These holidays that we do have, it'll be really nice to find alternatives instead of going on those binges that we do.
Right, exactly.
Really? Okay, so what's the first thing that you're going to do for us today?
Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do, this is a favorite at Thanksgiving, is mashed potatoes, right?
Oh, absolutely.
But here's something that you should know about mashed potatoes, is a serving of mashed potatoes is over 200 calories and over 30 carbs.
Wow.
And if you look at cauliflower mashed potatoes, which that's what we're going to be making, that's going to be our substitute tonight, a serving of this is 35 calories and less than 5 carbs.
No way. That's it?
I know.
35,
it's amazing.
wow.
And it tastes great.
Absolutely.
So I'm excited to show you guys how to do this.
Fantastic. Let's go. Let's start.
So the easiest thing to do with your cauliflower is to rice it. And what that means is you're going to grate it. Now, I think it kind of takes a long time and it's hard to use your cheese grater.
Right, absolutely.
So I actually brought, this is a salad shooter.
I used to have one of these, and I think I used it so much I broke it or something.
I actually broke mine once too.
Right?
And so I got the heavier duty professional one instead.
Okay, so let's just move this so we can see what you're doing.
That sounds good. I'm just loading these in the top. And then to rice it, I'm just, this is kind of loud, just so you know. So you'll see that it just shows up. It looks like rice. That's why they call it riced cauliflower. And it's just grated up. So I'm going to go ahead and do the whole bag of this.
Which you bought at Macey's?
I did.
Oh, there you go.
Yes,
So
I
you
bought
can
this
get
right
that.
at Macey's just a few minutes ago.
Right.
In fact, you want to buy it fresh. You don't want to have it in your fridge for days and days because cauliflower is one of those things that
Colors and...
it does. It goes bad quickly. Hopefully this isn't too loud for everybody.
Oh, no, not at all. We just meditate during that time, you know, for
Of
that
course.
instance.
Yes. Oh,
Oh.
we'll leave that one down
yes,
there.
we will, definitely.
Yeah. Okay, so this is the last one here. Okay, so at this point,
Fabulous.
you have about 2 cups here of rice cauliflower.
Nice.
And it's super easy to cook this. Let's see, I had a little piece of saran wrap
that-
right
oh,
there that I had
okay.
already cut off. You're just gonna loosely place the saran wrap over your dish. You don't need to add any water or anything.
Wow. Nothing.
And then just pop that right in the microwave.
For how long?
Depends on how much you have, but about 6 or 7 minutes.
Not bad. 6 to 7 minutes.
Okay, let's see. Okay. So while that's going,
Right.
I thought we could move on to our
Absolutely.
next dish while that was cooking up. And you'll see how easy that this Thanksgiving.
So I've got a
Could be.
question. So, you know, we were talking about glycemic. You know, what if I do want to eat a big bowl of, you know, mashed potatoes with butter and blah, blah. What does that do to me?
Okay, that is such a great question.
Right.
And I actually even brought a book that we use for our clients that shows you different glycemic levels of foods.
Oh.
So potatoes, a lot of people think a potato is a vegetable.
Absolutely.
But in fact,
Isn't
it's a starch.
Oh, which
Okay.
means what?
Yes, it means that it spikes your blood sugar more than a vegetable. That's why the cauliflower is so much healthier than doing the potato. Not that you can't ever have a potato.
Right.
But there's a saying that says you can eat a hamburger today or a salad today, probably won't matter.
Right.
But it's what you do day after day
day.
after day that makes the difference.
Absolutely.
So let me explain glycemic index just a little bit. Basically, a potato, mashed potatoes right here, peeled and boiled, the glycemic index is 70.
Oh, wow.
And 100 is pure sugar. Okay?
No way.
Yes.
Right.
So if you look at cauliflower, and I have this just on a page, right?
What a difference. And the taste is just as great.
It's just as great. So the cauliflower right here is less than 15 on the glycemic index.
Right.
That's very low. That's not going to spike your blood sugar.
No.
And here's the thing about blood sugar. That is more of a factor in telling your body to store fat than eating fat.
Oh.
Your body actually needs fat
Right.
to
Good fat,
process.
though.
Good, healthy
Good
fats.
healthy fats.
Yeah.
Right.
So the interesting thing is if you eat foods that are lower on the glycemic index, it's not going to spike your blood sugar. It's going to
Right.
keep it more steady and even. It's going to signal to your body to not store fat or to burn it if you're trying to lose weight.
Right. Right.
Yep.
Which is what most of us want to do.
Exactly. At least I do.
Yes. I want to and maintain it. You
Yes.
can lose the weight, but then you want to maintain it and keep looking as
Right.
lovely as you are.
Oh, you're so sweet.
As we are, right?
There's a time and place to store fat, right? If
Absolutely.
you were a caveman in the olden days and needed to store
That's
fat for the
right.
winter, that would be the good time to do it.
Absolutely.
Yes.
But most of us really don't need to, do we?
Exactly. We go to the fridge, and the chances are probably 100% that you're going to find food there, right?
Absolutely. Yes. We don't have to go hunting.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
I agree with you. Yes. Very
Okay.
nice.
So that has a few more minutes. So
Okay.
should we go on to
I think so. Yes.
our next? Okay.
We are now going to do. Let's tell our audience what we are going to make.
Okay.
What are you going to make?
Yes. So basically, a lot of times in Thanksgiving, we do cranberry, right? So I actually got this at Macey's. It's just cranberry sauce. And this would be something that someone would typically put out at Thanksgiving, right?
Absolutely.
But if you read the back, you're going to see that the total carbohydrates is 26, sugars is 17, dietary fiber is only 1.
Wow.
Okay?
Right.
So I'm going to compare this to, instead, let's make a beautiful, colorful salad that we put dried cranberries on. So you're still having that
Cranberry.
essence of
Yeah.
Thanksgiving with cranberries
Right.
instead of doing the canned jellied
Yeah.
cranberry sauce.
I agree.
So that's
And this
what
is
I
something you can make anytime as well, because I love
Exactly.
cranberries as well, you know?
want. Exactly.
So,
So very simply, I got this at Macey's as well today. This is a 50-50 spinach spring mix
Nice.
salad bag. And we're going to just take a handful of this, about a cup. Put that on the plate here. Try not to spill too much there. And then, as I make a huge mess. And I like to do this for Thanksgiving is try to plate your items for your
Right.
guests
Yeah.
because it's great presentation
Really.
and it just makes it look more appetizing. And then I like to use measuring spoons whenever
Right.
I'm plating the salad. So you're getting the right amount and just getting
the
that
right
taste.
portions. Do you think that's really important as well, as far as when you're eating, how much you have on a plate?
Exactly. That's very important to really pay attention to portion control and,
Right.
and how much that you're eating.
Why? Why would you say? I mean, why not? I mean, there's festivities, everyone's laughing, and food is in abundance. Why not just get a massive plate and just start shoveling?
Yeah.
Why not?
You know, a lot of people say that. They say it's Thanksgiving, it's
Yeah,
abundance.
it's Christmas, it's
Exactly. Just
whatever.
throw your caution to the wind, right?
Absolutely.
Well, interestingly enough, between Halloween and New Year's, the average American gains 8 to 10 pounds.
Oh, wow.
And if you do that, and then they spend the first month of the year trying to work that off at the gym, right?
Right.
Most people unsuccessfully.
Absolutely.
And what you'll find is over the years, you're going to find yourself with a lot of extra weight. And that can be hard on your system and for diseases like heart disease, diabetes, stroke. These types of things are going to be more of a problem as your BMI creeps up on you year after year.
Right.
Yeah.
That is true.
So I have some dried cranberries here, and I actually got these at Macey's, and they are 50% less sugar, dried craisins.
What's the difference between a raisin and a cranberry? Is that they've put it together, I suppose?
Yeah, so raisins and craisins, these are dried cranberries, whereas raisins is dried grapes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then they call it craisins. Oh,
exactly. So I like to do just a good heaping tablespoon and just put those right on there. And then a lot of people say, oh no, bacon, that's bad for you, right? But actually in small amounts, it brings a lot of flavor to your salad, and it's really not bad. There's only 1.5 grams of fat, and there's 2 grams of protein, 25 calories in a tablespoon of these.
Is that real, the real bacon?
Real
or is
bacon.
this just
Yep.
Oh, it is.
It is. It's real bacon. So let's see if I can open this.
Let's eat bacon.
Yes. Everyone needs a little bit of splurge,
bacon.
right? Come on, it's Thanksgiving. So I'm going to do a tablespoon of the bacon as well. And then this crumbled feta cheese is also really great for flavor. And I love that it's low carb. It's 2 grams of carbs, and it's really 6 grams of protein. Because a lot of times you need to get protein in your diet, because that's also going to help balance your blood sugars.
Right.
Is to balance out your proteins and your carbohydrates. So trying to keep your carbohydrates lower and adding in some protein.
Right. Which fills you as well, doesn't it?
Exactly. So doesn't
Keeps
that
you
look
satiated? Oh, it does.
Doesn't that look pretty?
Very attractive. Look at that.
Yeah.
It's like a pretty dress.
Exactly. And I got this dressing as well. What you're looking for in a good dressing is that it's not too high in carbohydrates or calories, and not too high in fat. So this one I got from Macey's, and it's the Gerard's raspberry dressing. And it's an olive oil and vinegar based dressing. And you'll notice that it's only 5 carbs as well for 2 tablespoons. But I find that you don't need a full 2 tablespoons.
Much, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm good with 1 tablespoon on there. And I'm not going to put that on because
That's right.
I didn't open it yet.
That's beautiful.
But I see now that our cauliflower is done.
It's done.
So we'll get that out.
Wow.
It's quite hot. And you'll notice that it just looks a little wilted in there. And and you would probably do bigger portions, obviously.
Right.
For a big
family or
Thanksgiving
something.
family dinner, yes.
A couple of heads.
Exactly. So I like to add just a few items to this, just to kind of increase those flavors and make it feel more like mashed potatoes than cauliflower.
Yeah.
And you'll have to warn your kids that it kind of smells like stinky feet when
That's
you
right,
do this, when you cook cauliflower. I tell them that
Goes along with broccoli, doesn't it?
exactly. It's a cruciferous vegetable.
Right.
But the great thing about cauliflower is it's so high in soluble fiber. And that's great for heart health and for lowering cholesterol.
That is good.
That's what I love about cauliflower. Much better
Absolutely.
than potatoes.
Right.
Okay, so here's a few things we're going to add here. Is just some, and this is supposed to be garlic powder, but I grabbed the wrong one. So we're just going to put a little bit of garlic powder, some sea salt, and
Do you have
pepper.
a preference in salt that you like?
I like the sea salt, but I like anything that you grind.
Right, so do I. I have the same.
Yes, I love that. And then I also brought some dairy-free coconut milk.
Oh, love
And
that.
I love this. You want to make sure that you get the unsweetened one if you're putting it in mashed cauliflower.
Right.
That might be a little bit strange if you got the vanilla flavored or something.
Absolutely.
But coconut milk is really great because it's low in carbs. It has that healthy fat, and it's very low in calories, much lower than cow's milk.
Oh, absolutely. And almonds. What about almond milk?
I
Can
like
you use
almond
it?
milk as well. This was just the one that I had right in
Yeah.
my
It's
fridge.
just as good. I love
Yeah.
it.
So you're going to put, you know, probably for this amount, maybe 1/4 cup in there. And let's see if I missed any other ingredients. Nope, pretty good. Okay, so we're going to just mix this up. And you'll see that it mixes up pretty well because you riced it. And so you can just mix it as long as you want to really, sorry about that.
So like you're saying, because you riced it, it's easier to mix up.
Exactly.
Oh, very nice.
If you just steam the cauliflower and then try to do that, you're going to get big chunks.
Oh, okay.
Yep. But because you riced it, it's really going to whip up pretty well.
Pretty well, yeah.
You want to try a little bit?
Oh, I certainly do.
It might be
Here we go. Does it taste like good?
Very good.
Yeah, totally.
Doesn't that just remind you of mashed potatoes?
Children friendly?
Yes. My kids, they don't even know the difference.
Really?
Yes.
That is way better, actually.
Yeah. It has
really
just
good.
really good flavor,
Yeah.
I think.
Gonna put that on my list.
Yeah. Whereas the
healthy
potato's a little more bland.
Yes, it is. And you have to do a lot more to it. Didn't add butter or anything.
Nope.
Love it.
You don't need it.
Oh. Yeah, so that's fantastic.
All
Wonderful.
right.
So we've got the cauliflower, mashed potatoes. We've got our salad. I'm doing really well.
Yes.
In fact, I need to have another.
Yes.
My lipstick all over.
So once you have this, you have your salad, you've got some protein there from the cheese and the bacon, and you have your cauliflower. I mean, there's 2 vegetables right here.
Yeah, right.
So what if you want just a little bit of a dessert?
Oh, yes. What do you have in mind?
Exactly. Okay, so I brought for us to make some candied almonds.
Ooh,
Have you ever had those candied almonds at the fair?
Yes, but then you look at the ingredients and they're about this long, and yes. Because I've been to
Exactly.
places and you walk in and that smell and the aroma and you're like, oh, I want some so badly.
Yes.
So you're going to tell me you've got a recipe, haven't you?
I do. I have a recipe. And so these are just raw almonds. These are actually from my parents' almond farm in California.
They have an almond farm? No
They
way.
do. They do.
This is wonderful.
So these are fresh. These
You're
are
my
really
friend.
good. And it's
Uh-oh.
just very simple ingredients. So it's basically sugar,
This one here.
it's cinnamon, and water.
Oh, that's it?
That's it.
Cinnamon,
Sugar,
sugar,
and water. And almonds.
And almonds, of course. Oh, wow.
Of course. So we're going to go ahead and make these up. So I need a 1/2 cup of water. Oh,
Just
I
1
didn't-
second, 1 minute.
Okay.